Well, hello everybody. Monte back playing some more Ostriv. We've got some buildings on the build, and it is year 4. And just welcome everybody to Monte Plays Games. Yeah, I'm just getting myself used to that. And anyway, what we have going on this time, if you're just joining, is town building of the world of Ostriv, and it's January 1724. That means we are in year 4. And two very important things are going to be built fairly quickly. The oil workshop, which they're putting the last frames on right now. Good old Omilian Litnitz. Working hard. Compared to that hardly working, which I'm doing today, because it is the weekend. So there ain't no work going on except gaming. And that ain't no work. I don't care what you say. Boom! There we have it. We have an oil workshop up and running. So very nice. Oh, Bullet Tube, thanks again for the comments, and everyone else for the comments. And just good things also. It just reminded me right quick, dried fish. I did put the production limits up, but I'm going to be needing to trade for some salt to get that on the go. So there's those things. But windmill, which is just so you fly. Just so you fly, for your information, the windmill was the one building that does not rotate. Maybe it will actually rotate in the actual season, but when building it, I couldn't choose, and I did some things. Now, farming, first things. Oh my goodness. Remember last episode I made 3 big farms? Well, here's what's cool. Well, what's not cool is, for one, we started late in the year. I think that hurt us. But one farm and half of a farm did not get harvested. So that's also a good tip was prioritize gathering means they will harvest the field and then immediately gather it. I like that, actually. Now, you guys are saying you haven't seen too many benefits from that. Where I saw that benefit was this was one big field. What they would have done is harvested and then harvested and then harvested and then gathered everything. By the time they did all that, winter hit and everything would have died. But they harvested and then gathered, so I actually got everything from that field, hence why there's some potatoes in there. Anyway, going to work on that, going to go with some smaller fields. Next thing was nutrients. I thought about, hey, if I, for example, deleted these 2 farms and built one new farm, the nutrients doesn't stick with the farm. The nutrients is actually in the ground. So if we don't fallow this ground, it will not get its nutrients back, even if you put a new farm on it. This is the example of that. I had 2 little farms, deleted them, put one big farm, and the nutrients levels is still dropped. So here's what we're doing this year. Got a lot to talk about this time compared to the whole, what do we got going on? So I'll actually even speed it up. We got potatoes out here because this is a new farm. So I deleted the 2, made one larger one and one large one over here. I'm going to be doing wheat here, even though we're low on the nutrients. That's just to get us started. I'm going fallow here. I'm going fallow here. I'm going hemp here. I thought about going hemp here as well, but we just don't need that much, and I want the nutrients back. And then I'm going with another fallow field here. That's going to give me 2 fields, one of potatoes and one of sunflowers over here. Hopefully that's enough. I'm thinking this big potato farm will hold me over. But we're going to change it up. So I want to see with these fields, still 6 over here, just 2 at this farm, how we handle, how we get going. Now I'm going to hit the map, see how things are going out here. We don't have any trade access right now. And we don't have a manager at the trading post anyway. So I don't want to waste money and time on the trading right now. What I'm going to do is just wait for a trader to come to our town, and then what we're going to do is hopefully start stocking up the appropriate supplies here. So what's interesting, it's not interesting because it only is going to show you what you have available. So dried fish isn't even an option because we just can't make it yet. So things are things. We're running low on iron. That's going to be a real problem if we want to expand before going and getting more iron. We do have another house building on the build down by the farmer's hut. Remember last episode, I just couldn't get this fishing dock to finish. It did actually finish in November, and I was able to build and get a boat out here. We still do have 2 more boats in the queue at the boat maker. So all things pretty cool going on for year 4. So we're going to speed it up even more. And then do a quick check on these guys need to spread the wealth, man. That guy's got over almost... Oh, my goodness. We're definitely hurting down here. 3. They're going to go broke. They're going to move out. 5. How can we help these folks? Because we have been in the green. So let's go ahead and market produce. Let's drop that down to 70. We're going to pay everyone slightly more. That's not the problem, really. The problem is we're going to charge less for rent. How about that? Oh, that's tough. Because, like, what's the deal? They're both unemployed. Oh, my goodness. We need to get you some jobs. How about we get you working... Oh, we got someone working the thatch. They can't do any work orders here. Well, let's go ahead and get a manager. Just to pay someone's wages here. We got people working at the markets? I mean, come on now. Things are actually going all right. Do I have... No, got all the carts made. That's what I just wanted to check. In these places were... all right, laborer and warehouse. They should be making money. This guy, though. They're both unemployed and they have 2 children. Come on now. Go get jobs, Father O'Melian. O'Melia. See, he's working. Go be a worker. Work your way up. So, yeah, no point to hire someone there. No point to hire someone there. No point in hiring someone at the weaver's hut. We can hire everybody, though. So it's just kind of let it run. I mean, these guys at least have some temporary jobs over here, I would hope. There he goes. Working at the trading post, almost broke. Some other things that are possible. We haven't built a platform. That's a basic source of water. We don't need it because we have the wells. You know what? We do need a little platform here because we do have this house just for niceties right there. They can walk on down to the waterfront, grab some fresh water. So, granary. You guys got me some tips. I like it. It does sound like the sunflowers and the wheat might go directly to where they need to go. But if we want to trade, I would need to store the sunflowers and wheat in a granary, and then probably granary it over to the trading post. So I don't plan on trading either one of those. I want to get the oil and the flour made. So that's just things that are going to be. So I'm going to go full speed ahead now. Get this final house built. What is catching up to these folks is they're running out of goods here. So we're going to drop market products down to 50% price. Because these guys are not able to pay for their food. These guys could sure donate some cash to everyone else. Working at the thatchery and the market stall, eh? Wouldn't think that's where the big money's from. So that's about as much control as you have over that. So that's kind of an interesting thing. Trying to keep certain people alive while other people's are just like, now these guys are even getting a bigger benefit like here. Because I lowered rent. I lowered market prices. I don't want these guys to have the discount because I'm kind of that way. Tax the rich. Construction is now complete of this brand new house. You can see them coming on in. On that note, I'm going to throw down a save. It's always nice to save when you have some new folks coming in or leaving. If I do get a crash, it usually tends to be when the wagon leaves. Just a thing. Just a thing. See, now we got more people fighting for jobs. Oh my goodness, it's getting real. 3 wealth, come on now. These guys are getting back on up. How about the house hiding over here? They're doing fine. Forestry working up nice. How are we doing here? I'm going to hire another worker at this warehouse because I want to get more wood over here. That can't be the maximum limits. There's got to be something going on there. Because we got maxed out wood, firewood, and logs here. And the snow melt is here. Just looks fantastic every year. And we've made it to the spring of year 4. Coming in like a lamb. As it does every March. No lions around here. Okay, so what this means is it is time to hire back the boatmen. Hire someone over here. Hire one person at the boatyard. Now nobody should be complaining about jobs. Plenty of jobs. We got jobs at the farms. Are those active? No, they're not. Look at that catch right there. Good job, Monte. Pat myself on the back on that one. Oh, look at those. Not active. Not active. Good catch. So those guys are working hard. I am enjoying it. This is going to allow some nice things. Come winter, we're going to be able to turn the hemp, which is already sewed, into textiles into clothes. And, I don't know, maybe sell the clothes at the market. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, look, there we go. Another boat delivery on the way. We knew it was close. We knew it had all the wood. Good job, buddy, even though he got fired a year ago. And, yes, definitely enjoyable that we have Mr. Cabinets over here. Building up the good furniture. Oh, speaking of furniture, what else could we build? We can't build a plow because we would need some oxen. Production. Let's get a chicken coop going. I want to get one of these over by the trading post on this side of the farm. And what I'm realizing is this farm building should be out here. And this chicken coop should be here. Oh, that'd be the way to do it. Not the most efficient layout, but it's going to look all right. Yeah, let's line them up with that farm. Those farms are a little on the wonky side, but sometimes wonky is the way we like it. You can click on the people here and get a good idea of people looking for jobs. Is it worth... We have 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 houses down. 41 people here. Should we expand another house? These folks I think I'm going to have facing the other way. Yeah. Kind of closing our avenue, too. We're getting a little bit crazy there. So that'll be nice. Put that house down at the end. Chicken coop. Yeah, I want to get that because... Messenger is now visiting. We're going to slow things down. We have a manager and a worker. All they demand is potatoes. Oh my goodness, they want potatoes? We can do that. And then they're offering iron. So I want to take 5 iron. Just 5. For the sum of 60. Just to get a deal started. 0.5 importing. And he's going to visit for 25 more days. That's cool. A little bit way through April. That means we could sell potatoes at a unit of 8 each. And we are, no jokes, pretty good on potatoes. So let's get 40 potatoes over here. Well, let's see how we are on potatoes. Oh my goodness, we got 66 potatoes at the farm there, and we have 17 there. So I think trading 40 is fair. I am going to make the worker's position here a little bit more. And same with the wages. The trading post is really important to maintain that worker. Things could really go wrong if that doesn't work out properly. Oh, so I know I want to get another fisherman down here. Or do I? We're kind of short on workers. That's why I was really thinking about that extra house. Thatch. Yeah, let's chill out on the thatch for a bit. Finishing the final boat, which is cool. No point in hiring someone when they're already trying to hire one person. The wood, I'm thinking about chilling out. I've got the log, so I don't need that. We'll have someone here just chopping wood and firewood. And iron. Oh, you know what I forgot about? We were storing 5 more iron at the warehouse. I'm like, how do we all of a sudden have 4.7 iron? So we weren't almost out of iron. But it's good to go ahead and get this trade going. Import on the way. Hopefully that's going to work out fine. What is this? What are you? He's the Iron Man right there. That's why I was like, he's not on the path. Usually, if you click the map, you can see where he is on the path. But he's here. Please keep working. Please. $1 million. What do we have going on here? Potatoes? Nope, just one thing. Ooh, we only have 2 fields of potatoes. Might get interesting this year. So, all right. How's it actually working? Got the guy here? Is that my worker? Nope, that's my manager going in to be all managery. Who are you? Oh. Bringing in the potatoes. This guy right here, he's going to be waiting for the worker. See, now last episode I said I learned trade. Now we're actually really learning trade. For realsies. So he's going to actually drop off the potatoes. All right. Yep. He's got another bushel. Isn't that what they are? Bushels of bundles. Bundles of bags. All right, man. How many more potatoes you got to in the crate there? Speed you up here. Come on now. We got that iron waiting. Don't leave him hanging. You better get that. Nope. Come on now. How many potatoes does he have? 0.1 at a time. Which means he probably had one. Oh, there he goes. That's empty. No more potatoes. See, that's why getting up close, you can really see the actions. Nope. He's going to go drop off that cart. No. Come here. Come on back. See? Bad things happen there. I learned my lesson. So what happened there was I missed my opportunity to grab the iron because I was dropping off potatoes. So I'm going to reload because this was a learning experience and we're going to try that again. But I'm not going to assign unloading potatoes here yet. I'm just going to say work there and chill out. And I might even hire a second worker and let's see how it goes. Hold on tight. Let's try this again. Well, all right, let's try this again. It is now March of 24. It's really 1724, but 24. Here's what happened different, though, this time. Messenger showed up halfway through March. Unfortunately, not from Balaklia. They came from Darhachi. And bad thing is they don't want potatoes, which is interesting because I actually was starting to stock up on potatoes this time ahead of time. Compared to last time. But they want wheat and shoes, which we don't have. However, they got the salt. So we could take some salt. And, it's a little pricey. So I want 10 salt. 10 salt on my margarita. We're going to deal... No, that's too much. We're going to go 5. Because we got to unload it, right? So let's deal 5. We're going to close it. Nope, not close all the way. And I hired 2 people this time, and they have already delivered the entirety that I wanted them to, which was 6 of 6. I'm going to have them deliver a whole nother one, which is probably going to mess everything up because the salt's going to show up, and they're both going to have some potatoes. Something else I also did was I hit resource supply, and I'm allowing resources to be brought over by a laborer. Oddly, it was only the workers. So now we're also hiring laborers to bring this stuff over. So I'm thinking we're doing a little bit of an overkill. But what I'm hoping is we're going to bring in the salt, which is hopefully going to be able to get us the dried fish. And that's the next thing, is I don't know that translation as far as how many salt equals a dried fish. You know, maybe is it 0.1 salt? I don't know. We will learn these things together. And we will go ahead full speed a little bit more here, just to get this guy running on in. Let's see if I can actually see his little horsey. There it is. There's the cart. Moving along the red line. Further distance, they've got a longer way to travel. So we know we got salt from down here, which makes sense, down at the salt work mines at the coast. We get iron from here, and then we might get something else important from over here. Lime as well. I don't know what we need the lime for. Sure, it's something. Sure, it's something. Other than that, we're doing okay. I did make sure, because the save was all the way back before I activated the farms. So farms are active. We have people working out at the fishing docks. We're building our final boat. And things are running pretty smooth. But what we just want to make sure of is, are things going to work out well for the trader? And I'm more excited about year 5 than I am this year, because year 5 is, or even more the end of this year. That's when we get in all our specialty crops, our hemp, our sunflowers, our wheat, and we get to really play with all that, because that takes us to the whole next level of trade. So here we go, bringing in the iron. We have 7 of 7 potatoes. And we're not trading for potatoes, but it's good to know we can. And I want to see the workers come in here and do their job. Now, how cool is it going to be eventually? Oh, you know what I bet's up that other city? Probably chickens, and we need some oxen. That's what we need. See, there he goes. Immediately, he's working one at a time. One at a time. We could have bought more salt. Look at that. Champion, buddy. Champion, buddy. 2 salt. 3 salt. Now, who's this? The $1,000,000. All right. You were the winner before. So you're not really working, so I'm going to fire you. You go home. You don't stand in there and act like you're working. You go home, buddy. Take your wages elsewhere. All right, oxen man. The ox cart man. Heading his way out. Very cool. Very nice. Man, this does remind me of those old style little villages. Even in today's world, you can go. They're kind of like oh, it's not cosplay or whatever. You go, there's people dressed up, living the times, plowing the fields with oxen. Out in the New England part of the United States, out in Massachusetts, they have these little villages you can visit and kind of see how it used to be. Coulda, shoulda, woulda been, and harsh living. But boy, they could make a good breakfast. And anyway, breakfast. Breakfast is the best meal, even if not at breakfast. Breakfast at dinner is even better. Yeah. Wagons on the way. That time it actually worked. I'm excited. We have the salt. Now the question is, are they going to bring the salt to the fishing docks? I'm going to even bring up the production limit here. Go ahead and hire another worker at the fishing dock. How's the boat coming along? It's a-working, it's a-working. How's the hemp fields? The fields of hemp are growing. Very nice. The wheat. growing, hard to tell in the grasslands. And the sunflowers are being sown as we speak. A little bit late, but everything is planted within April. Remember last year, our big farms weren't even done until like late May, so I wasn't considering that when I deleted them as well. It wasn't until afterwards that I was like, oh yeah, it wasn't just the size. It was the late start. So it is what it is. I want to keep an eye on the fishing dock here. What I'm curious of is the salt. I think I'm going to have to add the salt here. I'm holding shift and clicking, which gives me the 10. If I just click, it's one at a time. If I hit control doesn't do anything. It's just shift. I think someone made that comment in the video, so I do appreciate that. Last boat on the way. Go ahead and clock out, buddy. As Robbie knows, that's what's going down here. When you leave, you're going to clock out. You're going to no longer work at the boatyard, but we do have a job here at the fishing dock for you. But yeah, I'm curious on how do we get the salt. Oh, who has it? Who stole my salt? Oh, it's here. It's here, I see. All right, they're just doing a nice salt delivery. I like it. Oh, you're just going to go sit down on the bench? That's cool. Oh, nice little day with the husband. Wait, that's not your husband. Who is that? Oh my goodness, we found some drama going down in Ostriv. How dare he sit on a bench with her in front of everyone? The whole town is watching. It's just, oh, let's back to it. Let's back to it. There we go. This is kind of the year 3 I always hoped for, but now it's happening in year 4. But we learned our mistakes, and things are working all right. I really want to see some salt getting brought from here. Oh, there it was. Wait, where'd all the salt go? I don't see the salt here. No, there's just one. Is there salt here? No. Is there salt here? No. I'm so confused of the salt situation. Oh, nope. Nope, that was firewood. 3, 2. All right. First, focus salt to here. Maybe, now I'm probably totally, is there a place for this? No, there's no like saltery or salt workshop. No. What we do want to look at is shoemaker's workshop, because those salty folks down south wanted shoes. However, I do believe shoes are going to need leather. Should we put the shoe? No, let's not put the shoe shop right behind. I think I'm going to want the shoe shop over here somewhere. Next to the cow shed. Oh, that's what I forgot to place. Here we go. I forgot to place the chicken coop after the reload. So let's do that. Food production. Wrong way. Let's place this right. There we go. Nice. Chicken coop. Shoemaker. And we're going to have some more stuff. We're going to need the cow shed. We're going to need the slaughterhouse. And we're going to need the tannery. Requires bark, lime, salt, and water. Wow. Needs a lot of a lot. That's pretty intense right there. Moving right along, though, we finished off our tailor's workshop. So that's the biggest production chain. Everything's pretty, like, no big deal. Then all of a sudden, whammy. It's a big deal. All right, how are we doing out here? No one wants to work out here. That's fine. I still want to see... How are we doing up here? We have 4 people looking for jobs, and they're women. There you go. There's a job for you. Now there's just 3 looking for jobs. How is this warehouse doing? 400 nails, 0 iron. You know what? Let's get some... Now that we know we're going to need it, let's go ahead and say, get me bark. 100 bark. Give this guy something to do. Woof, woof. There you go. Barking it up. And 5 salt. All the salt is hanging out at the warehouse. What's going on here? Hey! That's what I'm talking about. We have a deal. It's only here for 4 more days. He's buying sunflower oil, sunflower, and dried fish. They're offering hemp, wheat, and live chicken. All we want is the live chicken. I don't want to spend it now because we don't have the chicken coop at the ready, unfortunately. But I want to look at the price. 12 per unit. All right. See, now you understand why the money is going to become a thing. Because that's going to disappear from salt, iron, and hopefully once we have live chicken, we'll start getting more live chicken. Now maybe those goods are gonna have to change, because where am I gonna get my my oxen and cows and such? Maybe you get some with no. A place for breeding cows and milk production. And then this is going to look great too, because these are going to actually need to use some of the farm fields as well. Haven't touched that, and never have played with any of that at all. So that's going to be the next adventure in the game. I don't know if it's going to be year 5, probably more like year 6, just to let things kind of settle down again. And again, I'm expecting pure failure from this town. This is more of just, let's have fun. Let's fail together. Let's learn together. And it'll be entertaining as it all falls apart. And then it'll be even more fun next time we play. That's what I love about these games. And then I have had a few people asking me about updates about the game. I'm not involved in the development or anything at all. I just like to play the games. But I have been following the developer on Twitter. And I do see activity. They're talking about, they didn't notice that the clouds were missing. Some of the winter textures are all going to be changed a little bit nicer. And I don't know about any of the additional mechanics, so it might be nice to get in touch with the developer at some point and find out what's going on. But I know things are moving forward. And, I mean, what is here is just beautiful. Just fantastic looking. Can't say that enough. But it is the mid-year summer lull where everyone's just basically working and building. And I've got nothing else to really chat about. What I really want to see is some dried fish. I mean, I could... I'm wondering if I need to just, like, place dried fish somewhere. For example, like if I add dried fish here. Look at that. Shoes, clothes, all these other things now. I can sell clothes. Okay. All right. I bet people do enjoy having clothing. Potatoes and firewoods and... Shoes? No. Dried fish? No. Beef? No. Flour. We're going to go with flour here. We don't have any yet, but it's gonna happen. I have a good feeling. The hemp farms, how are they doing? They're growing mighty fine. The ripeness is still on the way up. Oh, the fields of hemp, the fields of potatoes. Fallow, wheat, potato, sunflowers. Oh, look at that baby sunflowers. I see little sunflowers all over. Looking fantastic. Did I sneak this back here? Yes, I did. I am building another forestry back here because I want to clear out all these trees. So I'm probably going to shut down operation of this one for a little bit. And move it all over. Which, why are you still working there? And the iron, look at that, nails, we're doing really well, so I'm going to go ahead and say stop. That's a winter job, to be fair. because that's going to get more people working out at the boatyard. If I fire them from everything else, right? No thatch people, nothing like that. Everyone's up here doing fine. I want to bring in more potatoes now. Forgot about that, like 20 potatoes. What else do we want to trade? We can trade... Someone wanted thatch, so let's bring 10 thatch. Fish I'm not going to bring. No one wanted firewood. So eventually we'll probably just bring excess resources all here. Just so we'll be at the ready, because I don't want it the other way around. We don't have time for that, where they come to us and say, hey, we want wood. And then I go, oh, let me go bring a bunch of wood there. Because that's for cash too, right? So... you don't have to rely on your people for money. And these guys are, they're holding on. They're back up over 13. I like to see that. This has been the fearful people. They were down at like 2. That was scary. 14. 41. See, people are living pretty well here. I'm the one who's hurting. But if I'm going to let everyone have a good life, they need to produce me some goods that I can trade. So that's what we're going to go for. That's what I'm going to keep on keeping on and doing. I'm going to bring you guys back later this year because we're pushing it on time with that whole screw up on the trade. So I'll bring you back in like a month or two, and we'll see how everything's operating as far as the hemp fields, the sunflower fields for oil. I'm not worried about any of that. I am kind of at a loss on the salt going to the fishing dock, because they should start doing this. Maybe in the wintertime they will work on that. So I'll keep an eye on it, and if I see something, I'll let you know. Hold on tight. All right, welcome back. Told you we'd warp right forward. We are in the fields of hemp, just having a good old time, just getting it ready for the textile making, and nothing else. Nothing else. Don't you be questioning what's going on in the fields. This is not some Far Cry. Remember, we were like burning these fields. Anyway, yeah, that's what's happening, and it's a sunshiny day. The wheat's having a hard time. As you can see, the nutrients are just sucked dry. All we got left is 100% of what could go towards hemp. But look at these fallow fields, looking fantastic. Nutrients all the way back up. Pretty happy about that. We've got a whole nice thing of potatoes getting worked on, plus happy little sunflowers, which is they're fully ripe as well. So I'm enjoying it. We did get the forestry center up and running, and just hired. If you check on LinkedIn, you'll see that there's 2 forestry positions open, and yeah, you could work here as well. Shoemaker's workshop, which is on the build, which is kind of silly. TBH, to be honest, because yeah, we don't have all the leather and all that stuff. Just, you know me. I like having the stuff ready. We are going to build a house right here. We're going to build some more things. Just, hey, I told you I'd bring you in when I saw some good things happening. Didn't bring you in about the salt because the salt is still just hanging out at the warehouse. You guys let me know what's on with that. I'm just going to say I only have 5. Maybe it's because there was waiting for more. I have no idea. We shall see. Yeah. Things are going. We got another warehouse. We're probably going to need another warehouse just now that we're paying attention to all these other things that we're going to be able to have. But with the hemp, come on now, Monte. Look at that. We have hemp here. Let's put it to good use. We're going to hire someone at the weaver's shop. And hire options, no men. Sorry. Ladies want a job too. I'm going to go ahead and say stop working there. That might help. And the tailor's workshop, once they're turned into textiles, we'll hire someone over here and we'll turn it into clothes, which then we could sell at the market here. If I hit none, I could say we could sell some clothes. So I'll do that anyway, just to be ahead of the game. But yeah, August is here already. No one's working out here still, huh? Hire options. Can't hire women for fishing. And up here, I'm going to... What are you doing here, buddy? I don't want to hire men at the warehouse. So, get out of here. You should be fishing or something. Hire options here. Okay, that one's good. And I do have someone working at the carpentry for a second. He's fired now because I built another little cart parking right over by the trading spot. So we have cart parking here. We've got some cart parking here. And we have some cart parking. Old school. I know. I could get rid of it, but I want to remember our camp. And all we have left is the campfire and our old school camp cart parking. Nothing wrong with it, except it holds one less boat. So, not going to cry about that. What are you bringing home? Some more potatoes? Yeah. 0.1 potatoes for the win. Still, dried fish. Dried fish, not working at the moment. Anyway, let's see if we got someone hired here. Yes, we do. She's bringing the hemp on over. Nope. No, she's not. Where are you? You're taking a rest. You had one job, which was take the hemp to the clothes factory. Now you're carrying firewood. Sophia, your job is to work at the weaver's workshop. Not... now you're taking another rest. Sophia, you can talk to Slav any day. Come on now. We're going to follow you, though. No, why? That's not Sophia. Get up. Get up. There you go. Man, she found the good stuff is what happened. All right. We've got stuff to make, things to show. Oh, you just walked over here for a second, didn't you? All right, there you go. Start creating a path. The Sophia path. The Sophia highway. She's gonna walk all the way over to that gate. Grab a little tiny bit. Oh, here she comes. Look at that. The whole bundle. All on her own. Not messing around. I like it. I like it. And we could go to resource supply. And I could say laborer by cart. I could say stop doing that by hand. You know, there's options. So she's not wasting so much time like hand delivering. So with that being clicked, I think this is going to be her last run. Let's see how this goes. This is Monte Learns About Hemp episode. Good. So she's probably going to go take a rest because that's what Sophia likes to do. So that's going to happen. Eventually, we will build up to 5 textile here. And then we can turn that textile into clothes, as I've said. How are we doing here? Do we have... We have wheat. So let's hire someone at the windmill. I think we're going to do okay with... see, prioritize gathering. So they're going to gather, like, pretty much ASAP, right as they're kind of, like, harvesting, which is okay. I need to get some more folks working here. So let's, you're fired. You're fired. You guys are good. Just wondering if I should hire a worker. But I think they're doing good. They're doing good. This field's going to kill me, though. As in, this field's going to kill this field. I could hire... Let's just hire 2 workers here. See how that goes. I really want to get these sunflowers. I don't want to lose the sunflowers. That would be pretty disappointing. Oh, look at that. There we go. Hanging out with the women on the farming, laboring job. I like it. I want to see more of it. Gonna keep the people working the market stall. I don't know if that's a good idea. I figured the more people I fire right now, the more people who are going to go work Like that guy, I'm going to fire. I'll hire him back if I have a trading opportunity. It is October, and we only have 3 fields to go. But again, really stressing on the sunflower field. But I would like to say things are coming along. I'm going to go ahead and do our normal end-of-year tree planting. Oh, hopefully I didn't ruin the recording there. I clicked off the screen on my second. I reached too far while planting those trees. All right, there we go. Still looks like we're good. Whoa, look at that windmill going full speed. I was like, whoa, calm down, buddy. So it does have a nice little self-rotation. And we are working the wheat. We're working the hemp. I'm liking it, right? Where are you? Yeah, working it. Working it. Inside, so we can't watch. I want to get to the sunflowers because then I want to be able to hire someone here. So back to full speed, even though the windmill's crazy time. Shoemaker's workshop done. Man. Look at that. Got our workers working, logging it. I see the reflections of the forest in the distance on the water. This is just a fantastic looking game. I know it probably doesn't come through as crisp and clear as I would like, as it is for me playing. But it does look fantastic. Chicken coop has got to get working on, though. I have a feeling we're, low on thatch. Ooh, we got a messenger. Look at that. So it changed it up. They are demanding the potatoes, and we have a lot of potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and sell all 20 potatoes. Deal for 160. Wow. They have cows. Nice. And they have iron. Nice. Should we risk it? Yeah. Let's go with 5 iron. Deal. And quickly hire. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We're going to sell all our potatoes. This is going to work out really well. So well that I'm going to save. I got to learn those things. All right, October. I'm worried about the farms here again. This monster. But I needed this. This is all my potatoes. Wow, we got a lot of potatoes, though. So I'm going to go this year. We're going to go fallow here. We're going to go... Can't change crop during season, hey? Okay. Fallow, I've got to wait until they're done. Hemp here, this is going to go fallow. This guy's going to go hemp. We got enough. Plenty on that. Yeah, that guy's good. All right. Still looking all right. Is that the Iron Man coming? Okay. That is Iron Man. Iron Man and the potato hauler. Let's get them here. Lickety-split, because we're running along, but I'm loving it. What a year for. What a year for. I could have split this into 2 parts, but I'm not going to do that. It is what it is. What you bringing me? What you bringing me? Bringing me nothing. Which means... Oh, no, I need another worker. I think he's going to get busy loading. Oh, my goodness, he is. Work. Hire. No. We're going to get ruined here. I could do a reload. Because we're learning. Oh, my goodness. He's going to be so slow. Oh, good. We had another worker. Let's see how this goes. 2 things happening at once. You can't even tell they are one within each other. Oh, no. Are they both going to work on the potatoes? No. Look at that. It's all for money, though. No. Unload the iron. I know there's an iron guy in here, and he's going to leave. Because you guys don't see him, because he's magically inside the... No. Don't do it, buddy. Don't you do it. We have so much potato to unload, though. Ah, the potatoes ruined us again. If anything, we would end it on a... Oh, no! Look, he can't carry that much. We got a third wagon coming on in. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it. Whoops. Here we go. Here we go. Better ideas. Hire more people. Everyone to the trading post. Oh, my goodness. We've only unloaded 5 potatoes. 5. And everyone went home for the day. They were like, screw this. I don't get paid enough. We got 4 workers. Come on now. Hold tight, iron. Hold tight. I need you. I need you. Worst case, I would go back. Maybe not even buy the iron. How are we on the iron? See, we still get... We're okay on it. But let's look at that. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Come on. I can't believe... Oh, nope. That's the iron, isn't it? Nope, that's 10 potatoes. I am loving it. Maybe... Oh, the problem is they're bringing in more potatoes. No. Don't worry about the potatoes, buddies. There you go, 13. I'm happy. There you go. Oh, they're so confused. Now they're all worried about unloading potatoes. I don't care about that. So I'm going to just actually drop that down. Hopefully they don't, like, take the potatoes away. Just take it to the cart. So confused. We're getting the iron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, this was like moments of panic. As panicky as Ostriv can be. This is when Monte's in the trading post panicking. Am I going to get my iron? Am I going to get my money? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Did I get all 5? I got all my iron. Yeah. And if I hit my map, where's my money? Trading, 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 trading. Exports. Yeah, look at that. Exports. Big time money from exporting the potatoes. Which, now that we got our iron, I'm going to up my potatoes back again. Because that was awesome. Thatch, we might as well put 20 more in. And on that note, it is November. I don't know if we're going to make it to... Oh, I got to show you guys if we can get any sunflowers. If not, reworking it. Reworking it, no big deal. I knew I needed a big farm of potatoes this year, though. It was for food and survival. It's not all about the sunflower oil, which I do think we're going to fall short on. Unfortunate, unfortunate. But we did really well on that. Let's see if we're finally getting some textile made. Still a negative. Still a negative on the textiles, but that's all right. Next year, hopefully, we'll have something going on here. She's just taking her time. She's working. Just what is she doing while she's working? You know what? Oh, no. Ooh, yeah, that happens. That was a quick crash. Yeah, see, so that's why I save often, because it wasn't that bad. However, I'm going to close it up here. What I did different was I hired a bunch of people on this farm, and they made it to the sunflowers. So when I reloaded, it was still October. So I changed that. I'm still happy about the trading is what's happening right now. They're trading for the potatoes and the iron, so hopefully that will be clean and dandy. But because of this, I'm going to go ahead and hire someone at the oil workshop. I do think I had problems here as well. See, now they have textiles. My issue was when I turned off working by hands, no one was going and getting anything by cart. So I turned it back on. She went and got more hemp. That was the problem with Sophia, was not enough hemp to make the textile. So now that the textiles are being made, eventually I'm going to be making some clothes, and we're going to be flipping it all. But that's all going to be next year, folks. Thanks again for tuning in for another episode of Ostriv today. Really enjoying this one, even though it's still early access and having its crashing and stuff. But it's really not that bad. You just got to make sure to save. It loads in right quick. And it is what it is, and it's all part of it. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time for who knows what we're going to be playing. Take care.